What's going on, guys? It is Tuesday here. It is currently 11:45 in the morning. I started dashing at 11:20, but it's taking us 20 minutes to find a decent order. My acceptance rating is at 0, literally. It's probably 1 now because I took an order. But yeah, so our first order here taken here. Here's a screenshot from Potbelly, $6.50. A little heavy on the miles. It's 10 items though. I mean, I'm not expecting much. It's just my first order to like literally, get the blood flowing, get into a group of things, because literally I was sitting there declining, whether it was on Doordash or Grubhub. Like, everything is just absolutely garbage today. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off, but hey, it had a nice $8 tip on there, so it ended up being like $10.25, I believe. I'm sure I'll put the screenshot here for you guys. And then right away, instantly, we got this order from Cafesano. Cafesano, picture like your slowest mom and pop, kinda, but like maybe like regional, so not really so much mom and pop-ish, but they're not the fastest, if that makes any sense. And they're pricey, so it's showing $11.50 for 10 items. I think it's going 6 miles. The miles are not really the problem because I'm kind of far from the restaurant, so half the miles are going to the restaurant. So I took it because, like I said, it's really slow, and $11.50, I think there's a high probability of a bigger tip because, like I said, it's expensive. So I really doubt they're gonna go there and tip me like $3-4, which is also possible. So you never know. But yes, there is. We're gonna go ahead and take it. Guys, we got the order picked up, and at first I thought, man, I'm gonna be waiting for a while because I got here at 12:10, and the pickup time said 12:21. I was like, oh man. But I get inside, and they were like, hey, it's almost ready, and it really was. Like, I waited maybe like 30-40 seconds, and then I got all the food. I am curious to see about the payout. I've been to this building before, specifically to the same office, and it truly depends on like who orders the food. Not sure, maybe one day they got a bigger budget, other days they got a different budget. But there's times where I've gone there and gotten like $10, and then times I've gotten there and it's been like $25-30. Everything looks relatively small, but salads tend to be expensive, so I'm still pretty confident that I'm gonna have a pretty decent tip. So we'll see. Guys, it looks like we got lucky today with the nice lady that ordered the food. She tipped us pretty decently, I think. I think it ended up being like $22, so the tip was maybe $18-19, give or take. The rest was all base pay. But I'll throw a screenshot here for you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I mean, it's it went as good as I thought it could. Because again, I couldn't see the subtotal, but it looked like a bunch of small salads. But anyways, we're gonna make our way back to the town center. Hopefully get something good along the way. Guys, we just picked up our next order here from Silver Diner. I'll throw a screenshot here for you guys. Food was ready. I was surprised. But yeah, I mean, it's only 5-6 minutes away. It's not too far. It doesn't have the greatest, payoff or anything. But like I said, right now, we're trying to make up for the lost time, for the lost ground that we did while not doing anything. So I'm trying to just do as much as I can real quick before it dies down. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the order dropped off. And I could be wrong, but I thought that DoorDash now by default has the no contact delivery, right? I mean, that's what I thought, because on the order it said hand it to me, and when I rang her doorbell and she opened the door, she was so pale. She was scared. I could tell she was scared, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, she had to hand it to you. And she was like, oh, I didn't realize. I assumed that everything would be at the door. So I said, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, but here's your order. Have a nice day. So that was kind of awkward, not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, got the order dropped off. It had a little bit extra on top, not a lot, but enough that a little something, right? So we're gonna make our way back to the town center now. Currently 12:51 in the afternoon at $40.07. So you know what? It's pretty decent. I'm not unhappy with that. I think, again, with how slow it's been, we'll take it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next order. Finally, after a nice 10 to 15 minute break that I didn't want to have, we finally have another order here from the bento house, showing $6.25, less than 2 miles, I believe. So yeah, hopefully we got a bunch of these. I'll take a bunch. You know what I haven't been in a while? Chipotle. There used to be a time where I used to stop by Chipotle 3 to 5, 6 times during lunchtime. Now I don't even get offers. Picked up, and it was funny because when I got there, she was like, are you picking up any of these? And there was like 5 DoorDash orders already sitting there. And I was like, I looked at the names and I was like, nope, I'm here for so-and-so. And then she was like, wow, that one just came in. What about these? I said, hey, they didn't give those to me because I didn't remember rejecting any orders from the bento house. So Maybe somebody else took their orders and they're not there yet. I don't know. So yeah, so I got the order all picked up. We're about 3 minutes away, less than a mile. So even if there's nothing on top of this, hey man, these orders are money. I'll take these all day long. 625, less than 2 miles, or even 2 miles, you know. So hopefully we can keep it going, because right now we're gonna enter that dreaded 2 to 5 time in a little bit. It's currently 1:30, so I'm trying to make as much as I can before it really slows down, and then hopefully even then just keep it going, because we're trying to hit 200 today, and I'm really trying to make that happen. Here's that Chipotle heard my call. After not going to Chipotle for a while, we got a Chipotle order here for 625. I want to say 2.5 miles, give or take. We got that picked up, so now we're gonna head over to the customer's house. It is a handed to me order, and I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten so used to the just dropping them off, taking the photo, that hand delivered almost seems like an inconvenience, to be honest. But hey, hopefully they answer the door pretty quickly, so we don't waste any time. And yeah, currently 1:55 in the afternoon, so you know it's again not the greatest start to our dash. We'll see between 2 and 5. We'll see how much we do. If we at least keep it consistent, or at least close to $20 an hour, it should be good. It should be fine. If not, then hopefully we gotta pray the dinner is really busy. We'll see you drop off. Chipotle again. I just picked up the order. I'll put in the screenshot here for you guys. Again, it's during the dead time, so we're gonna take everything we can. I'm gonna broaden my spectrum of orders. So even if it's a little more heavy on the miles, I'll take it, because again, we want to have this cash flow. We want to make sure we're active and taking some good orders, and even decent orders. I'm not a big fan of taking bad orders, but sometimes you gotta really weigh it out. Do you want no money? Do you want some money? But so far we're doing okay. We're taking some decent orders, so hopefully it's a little bit on top. I really doubt it. It's like 2 burritos, so you can't really much expect a big tip on that. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. That off, and then it being 7:25, so we can't complain about that. A little bit on top, we'll take it. So we're currently sitting at, oh man, what are we sitting at? I already forgot, but I'm sure it's up on the screen there for you guys. So I think by 5 we need to be at 100 for sure, if not at 100 and some change. We need to make that happen. If not, we're gonna be in trouble to hit our goal. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Let's look at the order we just took here from this chicken place. It looks like a drive order, so the base pay is usually pretty high for these. So I'm curious to see why it only shows the $17.92, unless they're only tipping me like $3. But yeah, I mean, there is the on-time pay and all that stuff. So I mainly took it as a cash flow order, because it is so slow. So hopefully there is a little more on top, but I highly doubt it. These typically, what they show you, it is what you get. Obviously, you got to add on the on-time pay, which is shown at the end of your dash, not when your dash is live. But yeah, let's go get this picked up. Hopefully the food's ready, and then maybe we'll get a cash tip. Who knows? See you at drop off.
Hi, thank you for calling Doordash Support. This is Nia. How may I help you today?
Hey Nia, good. How are you? Hey, I got to the restaurant here, Pollo Campero, and the customer actually came to the restaurant and picked up their own order. So I'm not really sure what to do.
Hi, I do understand that you were calling regarding with the orders with the customer, and she is asking you to pick up the order, right?
No. So I got the order. I had the order in my hands, and then she actually came to the restaurant, and she said, "Hey, I called them. I don't want it delivered anymore. I'm gonna pick it up." And she actually came and picked up her own order.
Hi, I'm so sorry for that.
It's okay.
Yeah, I do understand that you are calling regarding with the order that you have right now, and the customer also go to the merchant to pick up the order, and I do know how important it is for you to be able to finish that. Okay, if that's okay, don't worry. Let me just go ahead and pull up the account, okay?
Okay.
Help you with that.
Sure, thank you.
Thank you. Just a quick verification. Am I talking to Gian Morgan?
Yes.
Just correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, on my phone it says like a easy cater order, so I don't have any details. I mean, her name is Brandy on the order name.
Okay, the order is you have the order, right?
Like the food? No, she took it.
Okay, she took it already.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just check here.
She said she called. I mean, I don't know who she called. If she called DoorDash or if she called Easy Cater or somebody. But she said, yeah, I didn't want it delivered anymore, so I came to pick it up as I was getting the order. So, I mean, the people in the restaurant were just as confused as I was, but yeah, she took the order. So, yeah.
Okay. Like, hi, this is not the experience that we wanted you to experience, and I do understand that. Okay, just a quick moment. Let me just check here. Yes, I can see here that you already arrived at the merchant. Just
Yeah.
a quick moment. Just for a moment, is it okay if I will be putting in hold for a minute or two and then I will be back right away after?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Just stand by.
Thank you. I'll come back once I'm not on hold anymore. Yeah.
Quick moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting in the parking lot. Yeah, okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
It's okay.
I tried to contact to the merchant, but the one who answered is just a customer service, and then she said that she will try to contact the merchant as well, but she put me on hold for more than 2 minutes. That's why I just ended the call since she's not returning anymore. So in that case, I will be canceling the order and process the half pay for you. Is that okay for you? Can you just stay on the line while I'm doing that?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Thank you.
Did we resolve your issue? If yes, press 1. If no, press 2. How satisfied are you with your support experience? Strongly satisfied. Press 1. Satisfied. Press 2. Neutral. Press 3. Thank you for being a valued Doordash customer and completing our post-call survey. Goodbye.
Alrighty, guys, I was doing that survey for her because she actually helped me out. It wasn't the fastest service, but okay. So basically, what happened was I was getting into the chicken place. I asked, "Hey, I'm here for brandy. I'm picking up the order. I'm putting it into my car." And as I'm walking out the door, this other girl goes, "Hey, I'm picking up for brandy." And the guy that works there looked at me, and I looked at him, and I looked at her like typical Spider-Man meme fashion, like, "What's going on here?" You know, and I said, "Hey, I'm delivering for brandy," and she was like, "Well, I actually called and told him that I didn't want to get the order delivered anymore." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I was like, "Well, at least let me help you out to your car, put it in there for her, not a problem." So I knew the situation was kind of complicated for me to just do the little like messaging on the app. So I said, "You know what? Let me just call them. It's a lot easier to explain." So hopefully you guys were able to hear what she was saying. They kind of put me on hold for a little bit. Probably wasted about 10 minutes. In the end, basically, she couldn't get a hold of the Easy Cater people because there ended up being an Easy Cater order. So she said, "I'm going to go ahead and cancel it. We'll get you half pay," which ended up being like $8.95, so almost $9. I'm not really mad about it because I didn't have to drive all those miles, you know. But yeah, so it was kind of a weird situation. I haven't seen that happen before, where the customer actually comes to pick up their own food as the dasher is going to get the order. So that was kind of weird. But yeah, hey, that's another $8.95 in the books. I waited until it was showing up on my app. It shows up as extra delivery pay because you know I don't like it when sometimes they tell you we're gonna email you a confirmation. They're like, never do. So luckily this lady here from support was actually pretty good. And most of the waiting was basically because she was waiting to talk to someone from Easy Cater and they weren't able to get a hold of anyone. So the order was canceled. I got my extra delivery pay, basically $9 for not doing anything other than driving to the merchant, which, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, now we're gonna head back to the town center here. It is 3:30. We probably wasted about 15 minutes for the whole thing. But then again, most of that was being on hold with support, trying to explain what happened. So yeah, so you know, one of those things that doesn't happen often, but definitely, if it wasn't so complicated, I would have done the messaging. But because it was kind of complicated, calling them is a lot easier. And 9 times out of 10, I feel like if you can explain to them right away what's going on, they do a decent job of trying to help you out. But yeah, so we'll see you guys on the next order. We have our next order here from Pliables. It's like a screenshot for you guys to see. Less than 2 miles, $6.25 I believe. I'm already parked here. We're gonna go inside. Hopefully it's ready. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep the ball rolling and get over that whole fiasco of that EC Cater order. Start that order off, and we have another order here from Tropical Smoothie. Haven't been there in a little while. Haven't got anything good from them lately, but this one right here, couldn't pass it up. It's basically less than a mile, really. It's only because I'm a little bit far from, not really far, but I have to go around to get to the Tropical Smoothie Cafe. But anyways, hopefully it's a little bit on top. We'll see you there. That order. We're back at the town center. It is not looking so good for our goal. We're sitting, if I'm not mistaken, around $83 or $84. Currently 4:10 in the afternoon. So we were gonna really need to pick things up if we want to hit 200, which I definitely do. So I'm hoping, I'm praying that we get busy again. But yeah, we'll keep you guys posted. I'll see you on the next one. More order before 5 o'clock hits. It's from Five Guys, $8.50, 7 items. I think it's like 4 miles. I'm only doing it because $8.50 is a little bit high up there compared to what I usually get offered. And 7 items from Five Guys, you know that's not cheap, right? So hopefully we get a little bit on top of that. I haven't gone to Five Guys in a while now that I think about it. But yeah, hopefully the food's ready, and hopefully we get a little bit on top, maybe at least $10. Get us closer to 100. The food was ready, man. That's crazy. That's such a rare occurrence for me to go to Five Guys and the food be ready. Anyhow, we're gonna make our way to the customer's house. We're about 5 minutes away here. I've been to his house plenty of times. He's a pretty decent tipper, although I've never seen him order this much food before. So maybe he'll tip us a lot today. You never know. Hopefully I can finish this really quickly. I have enough time to do one more order before 5. Because it's taking me way too long today to hit $100. Also, I have $0 from Grubhub. I've gotten a couple of offers, but all of them have been either really, really far away or they don't make sense. I'm getting a bunch of Ben & Jerry's orders, like ice cream, and everything is going super far away. Like, do these people not realize that there's a travel time and that the ice cream could possibly melt? I don't want to deal with any angry people. So, right, guys, we got the order dropped off, and my wishes became true. It ended up being $10.75. Had an $8 tip on a $2.75 base pay. And look at the order DoorDash gave me right away. I'm not gonna lie, I almost accepted it without realizing where it was going. It's from Mookie's, which is a pretty, like, I guess you could say, locally famed barbecue spot. But it's going like way into Maryland. Like, it's not even close. I'm really curious if anyone's gonna pick that up. I'm sure somebody will. But look, you're gonna go into Maryland on 495, basically at 5 p.m. That's gonna be a nightmare. I'm just gonna, I'm sure someone's gonna take it. Probably someone that doesn't, that just sees $27 and just accepts it, and then they realize, wait, where is it going? And it's gonna take me how long? So yeah, we're not doing that. That's for sure. But yeah, so now we're sitting at $94, I think. So we're only $6 away from $100. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's taking us way too long. But we have some things that were out of our control, like how busy it is, how slow it is, and obviously that mess with the EC Cater order wasted some time there. But anyhow, let's go ahead and keep going. For those who don't know, 495 is basically one of the major highways here that connects Maryland and Virginia. Picture any major highway during, rush hour, peak times. It's gonna be gridlock. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be definitely not worth it to take that $27 order. But then again, I know somebody will. Just not us. Alright, guys, after half the day being gone, we finally here have our next order from Grubhub. I think it's almost $15. I took a screenshot here of it from the local Indian cuisine place. It's only going 2 miles, so that's the plus. The only negative is that if it's not ready, because that place, man, I'm not even sure why they even opened their doors. Speed is not their thing. They take their sweet ass time. But hey, we'll take it, right? $14, 2 miles. Cannot beat that. See you guys. I told you it was gonna happen. Waited probably for like 20 minutes, if not more. Or probably, it was probably less, but it felt like 20 minutes. Because there's like no urgency. It's taking their sweet ass time, not doing anything. So let's just say that kind of pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. If the offer wasn't so good, I probably would have left. And I also didn't get anything else on DoorDash that would have compelled me to leave, you know. But yeah, we're 5 minutes away from the drop off. So see you guys on the next one. Guys, we just dropped that off, which officially means we have finally hit $100 and some change. Took way too long. Well, here we are. Now let's make the best of it. We're finally getting our first Total Wine order of the day. $10 payoff. I think it's like going 3.8 miles, something like that. We're going to take it again, a cash flow order. I'm not getting any other orders. I don't know what's going on with today. Maybe the day after, you know, Labor Day, everyone's, you know, eating leftovers. I'm not sure. But we're going to go ahead and hopefully get this shot for pretty quick and then get that. You guys got the order all picked up, and you know what? It was interesting. They had some Bucks wine, which is, you know, I expected that. But then they also had potato chips and cookies. Like regular potato chips and cookies. I had no idea you could order just normal stuff from Total Wine. So anyways, when I get this delivered, he does have some notes saying leave it at my door, you know, put it in this bench, all that stuff, but you still have to check who they are. So those are notes that can just be there from when they order a normal DoorDash, as opposed to, you know, alcohol. So yeah, so we're about 7 minutes away from their house. I'm having issues with my app. It's not capturing my location as it should. So I keep having to like close out the app, restart it again, all that stuff. And even then, it doesn't always update it, which is kind of annoying. So hopefully I can get that fixed, or at least, you know, figured out for the rest of the dash. It is already 6:19. So again, we're not having the best dash. But that's all right. We're gonna go ahead and get this dropped off. See you guys on the next one. Got the order all dropped off. The lady was startled that I got there so quick, and I think it's because my GPS isn't updating properly. So for her, it's probably like off the Total Wine, and then bam, I'm already at her house. You know, so I told her, oh, I'm sorry, my GPS is acting up a little bit. But she was like, oh no, this is great, I'm having a party, all that good stuff. But yeah, and she ended up tipping us $8 and a $5 base pay, so saw $13 just like that. Currently 6:30, so we have about an hour and a half, really just an hour of really good dashable time, and we're gonna make the best of it. We'll see you guys in the next one. It looks like Grubhub here is showing signs of life, and DoorDash is doing the opposite. So Grubhub is coming here clutch with a couple of decent orders, while DoorDash is giving me nothing but garbage lately, except for that Total Wine order. So we're making our way here back to the bento house on Grubhub. I believe it's paying $12. I took a screenshot. I already forgot what it was paying, but it was good enough for me to take it. So here we are. We're pulling into the restaurant right now, praying that it's ready, and then hopefully we can get that dropped off fairly quickly. See you guys. Here's that DoorDash is at it again, meaning with the app issues, it's not my phone. My Grubhub app is working just fine, tracking my location just fine. So if anybody else ever had this type of issue, let me know, because I always thought it was my phone, but it doesn't appear to be my phone. So I have to obviously close the app, bring back the app. On the bright side, I'm at least getting notifications. At least I think I am. So yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to do at least 1 or 2 more orders before calling it a day. But if not, then I'm sure I'll post all the numbers here at the end for you guys to see. But hopefully we'll see you guys on the next one. We have another order here. Hopefully it's not our last. It is from Chipotle, showing $6.25. And not too far, maybe I think it's 2 miles maybe at the most. So we got that already. We got the order all picked up. We're making our way to the customer. And yeah, hopefully we can do at least 1 more. But yeah, I think after this order, we're going to be just shy of $140. So if we can do 150, yeah man, I'll take it. With how slow it's been today, you know, but hopefully we can make it happen. Let's keep it going. Last order ended up being like 10 and some change. We'll put it here for you guys to see. I know it's getting dark. We're taking the last order. It's gonna be from Grubhub. We'll put it here, how much we're getting paid. Then we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Thank you guys for coming on my dash. Very boring Tuesday, but hey, it is what it is. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Be safe out there.